Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Key. Just drinking my orange soda this morning. And of course I got 2 bottles of water here as well. But hey guys, I'm just waiting on my um guest to pop in. Oh my gosh. So these lives that I've been doing have been so much fun. They've been keeping me like on track and focused. I don't think the guests know how much they are keeping me on track and focused by doing this because when I commit to something, I'm not gonna cancel on them. So it really keeps me on schedule. So I'm just loving that. Oh, here she goes. Hey,
Hey,
good morning.
morning. So,
Happy belated birthday. I know we haven't done one since right before your birthday.
yes, thank you very much.
Yes. So how was your birthday?
Oh, it was fucking awesome. I was in Puerto Rico again.
How was that? That food was looking so good.
They have the best fucking food, man. I love the food over there. I just be going in because like there's a
So
lot of stuff. Hmm?
what was it exactly? Because I can't really tell like what I'm looking at. So what
So
was
over there like in Puerto Rico they have a lot of like 'cause I ate so much. They do a lot with plantains and a
mm-hmm.
lot of like fried meats. And
Okay.
also seafood, but I don't fuck with seafood, so lower this a little bit. But yeah, so I don't know which dish it was that you saw me, but like I was just eating every fucking thing. But one of the biggest things that we eat that I ate a few times, it's called mofongo, and it's like it's plantains and they mash it up, and then they like it's a whole like recipe, but then after they mash it up, it comes like in a circle type of thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then they either you could have it like that, or they usually put meat in it, like any meat you want. You could have chicken in there, shrimp, steak, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very filling because like once you open it up, like it's just what I mean. Like that itself is a meal, and you usually have it with rice or something like that. But yeah, that shit was good. I love mofongo. I love plantains. So like anywhere you make plantains, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, so I don't know if I would like them or not.
You have to give it a try. I think you will. I think a lot of people like, I tell people give things a try, especially if it's not nothing like weird, like fucking like some animal you never heard of, or just like, you know what I mean? Like it's a
Yeah.
fucking vegetable, it's a plantain, you know what I mean? And the way that it's prepared, it's fried. They make it with garlic. It's really good. I mean, I know that like it's not gonna be everybody's favorite, but I think most people like it.
No,
And
I would
most
most definitely
non-Hispanic,
try it.
like most non-Hispanic people, I feel like that's something that a lot of like the tourists and shit get too.
Okay. Yeah, no, I would definitely try that. It was looking good.
It's good.
And
Trust
all those beaches and stuff over there. How's the weather out there?
It's hot. It's a tropical island, so it's pretty much like fucking 70s, 80s all year. Well, and then in the summer it gets hot as shit, like 90s or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, it's just tropical weather at night. There's usually a really nice breeze, like really nice. Like you need that breeze.
Hmm.
Um, but no, and then sometimes it has the ability to get humid too, of course. And it's very similar to Florida weather, very similar if you've been to Florida. And then there'll be times when it'll rain, but like for a few seconds, and then rain will go away, sun will come out, you know. um but no, I mean, I love it. That's the kind of weather that I thrive in. I don't do the cold or anything like that, so like I love it. Island girl to the fullest.
No, it definitely looks nice.
I'm over here just talking about my Puerto Rico trip. What the fuck?
These men are crazy. So I feel like I predominantly have a woman fan base, but there is a couple guys, especially because I'll announce it like on my Snapchat. And
Oh,
so
okay,
those guys might come over. But
right.
I recently started doing that because I'm like, well, since I'm already monetized, let me just try to get even more traffic. Because I didn't promote this YouTube channel for like a long time. I just was just doing it just to
Right.
see if it would organically grow. But speaking of YouTube channels, how's yours going?
It's cool. I mean, I was off for like a week and I needed that. I needed a vacation. I always need a vacation though. But no, it's cool. It's just like being consistent. Like right now I have a whole vlog I have to put together, for Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
It's a lot. I was recording every damn thing. So now I gotta. I'm not complaining because I actually like editing videos. I do. It just takes me like my last Puerto Rico video took me over an hour to edit, and this one's gonna be longer because I did way more. Um, and that's the thing. I'm trying to get like I want to have good content to put out. You know. But also like while I'm out vacationing, I'm like, all right, remember to have fun and also remember to fill, to record.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I just think that like being consistent is like key. I already have like a list of like topics I want to talk about and stuff like that. I'm trying to upload. Well, I've been good at doing it, but uploading at least once a week. And then
Okay.
I post on the community board and stuff like that. It's definitely growing more now because I was like you, I just had it, and I was like, posting whenever, because it's like it's so busy. I already have so many other platforms. And shit like that. So like, yeah. But I was serious when I said that this year I really wanted to grow it. My use because I've had this channel for like year and a half, maybe 2 years, something like that. But
Okay.
like I haven't really put a lot of effort into it. So this year I'm like, nah, I'm gonna and the thing is it's being consistent. The same way I post on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, like I have to post on here too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting on like YouTube shorts, like whatever I have to put out, like I'm gonna put it. Because I think that's like really the best way to grow on here, and obviously promoting it on, your other, sites or whatever. But then again, and then there's just some people that just know I do porn, and that's all they want to see me. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just trying to show you another side to me, and like I
Yeah.
don't care. I do this for myself at the end of the day. Like I don't care if somebody's like, oh, that's not your lane or whatever, just stick to porn. I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to say. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it for me. And I think that when you do stuff from the heart, like no matter what, like you're never going to go wrong. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't care. I already do the sex work and all that, and like that's cool, but like I definitely need my other outlets, and this is one of them.
Yeah, for sure. I love my YouTube subs. I like getting on here, just making the videos or going live like this. It's
Hmm.
something that's actually fun to me.
Right, exactly. I think it takes us out of like our normal day to day, like what we do, what we're known for. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So what
What?
does balance mean to you? Because going into this year, I said I want to just be well balanced with sex work, with being a parent, with having personal life, with dating,
Mhm.
with having fun, with my spiritual, like,
Right.
you know. So
Hmm.
how do you incorporate balance in this industry?
Yo, it's a good fucking question. It's practice. It's practice, for real. And that's why, like, I haven't really gone on like porn trips. Like
Mhm.
before, I would fly out like to different states or whatever, because there's not really much going down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like, I
I
haven't
forget
even
you're
gone.
back in Texas. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and what was I gonna say? So like, but I know for me, for personally, because everything I went through the past year, or whatever, I wanted to try. Like I've always loved to travel, but
Mhm.
like when I travel. Like I like to go to different places, do different things that maybe other people don't want to do or don't really do. Um, like so, like my traveling is for me. Like I don't travel for work. Like of course I will every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, I prefer traveling. I prefer traveling because I want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to
Yeah.
go here, I want to eat that, I want to visit this place or whatever. I want to experience that. But it's work because and then in the back of my mind, like I just got back from vacation. I'm like, all right, Kat, you gotta get back into it. And then there's another part of me that's like, yo, like chill, like you know what I mean? Like you just got back from vacation, like you deserved it, you know what I'm saying? You deserve everything that you do for yourself. Chill. Because I think we have like this whole thing about hustle culture where like we always got to be working. You know what I mean? Barely make time for ourselves and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me, I'm prioritizing myself like a motherfucker. I really am. Like I don't care. Like I'm figuring out a way to balance. Like okay, how much work do I need to get done so that way I can enjoy myself? You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like not be thinking in the back of my mind like, oh, I can't be enjoying. Like, no, I'm gonna enjoy myself, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but it takes practice, and I feel like before in the beginning I used to like micromanage and be like, all right, so like today I'm gonna do 3 hours of this, and then I'm gonna do an hour of meditation or cleaning or something like that to stimulate my brain to get me to doing something, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So if you're one of those people that has to set a schedule, like, yo, I'm only gonna spend this much amount of time working, and then I'm gonna go with my daughter here, whatever the case may be. If you're a person who has to schedule things, then by all means do it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I kind of
That's
just, I'm not gonna say I'm unorganized or whatever, but like I feel things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if I feel like I need a break, I'm gonna take a fucking break. You know what I mean? If
mhm.
I know that something is not like so fucking important and I'm tired, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, if it's about like prioritizing things. You know,
Mhm.
like what really needs to get done? Like, do you have more time to finish this or do you not have more time? You know what I mean? And most of the time, especially in this work, ain't nothing ever that serious. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a brain surgeon. You know what I mean? I'm not saving people's lives. So like, whatever I get done in a very timely fashion because I am consistent, but I'm not on my own ass to be like, oh, you gotta, like, no. You know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
again, I've been juggling my life since I was 17 years old. So like, well, actually no, since I had my daughter when I was 15. So like, I've always kind of had to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
also, but just I feel like before I was definitely not taking self care serious. I was not listening to myself. And I was always so like, I gotta impress somebody else or make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
like, that shit's done. That shit's
Yeah.
so done.
My done year for that was when I was 28. When I was about to be 29, it was that because I turned 29 in December, but I had this like I guess I got fired from my job, and then I just was like, man, this is the perfect time to just do me, cut everybody off, figure out what makes me happy, what I want to do. And I find it that sometimes you do gotta just take your break,
You do
cut
absolutely.
people
Think
off.
I tell everybody in the industry, like, especially if you're someone who works a lot. I mean, people are gonna do whatever they want to do, but take it at least once a month to do something. I'm not telling you, gotta if you don't have the money to travel and shit, but you gotta do something. You gotta, I
Yeah.
don't know, plan a little weekend. Like, I don't know, go somewhere, do something with your family, with your friends. I'm pretty sure we all have people in our lives that we're like, damn, like I haven't been spending enough time with them. You know what I mean? Like, or you just you know, like your feelings, your heart, your mind. What you've been missing
Okay, yeah,
out
so
on.
that's what I was saying. So I'd stopped talking to everybody and just cut everybody off because I just needed to make sure I was doing what was important for me. But then
Mhm.
I think towards the end of last year, I started thinking like, wow, like it's some people that's not in the sex work industry that I really do need to be spending more time with. That I need to acknowledge them. Like I have my one vanilla friend, and it's just like, damn, for the past few years, like I haven't really went to her kids' birthday parties. I
Right,
haven't
right,
done anything because I'm just so wrapped up in this world. And it's like if you're not a content creator, a rapper, influencer, porn star, if you're not like in this world, I'm not really don't really
right,
talk to you.
right.
So
That's kind of the so that's I feel like that was a big shift for me. Because it's actually the opposite for me. I think now I have more friends who are not in the industry than are, and that's
mm,
nothing like bad per se. It's just that like I have learned to prioritize the people who are in my life already. You know what I mean?
mm,
And of course, like I said, I definitely have my friends in the industry, and my friends in the industry, I became close with them because I got to know them outside of the industry. That we actually chill and talk,
okay, yeah.
and see, maybe we, depending on where we live, we might not see each other that often, but we speak, we communicate. Um, and like we usually most of the time we'll talk about stuff that has nothing to do with the industry. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
sometimes, obviously, we'll say things, but we're human at the end of the fucking day, and I want to be treated like a fucking human. So I feel like I'm always, if I'm going on Twitter or even just talking to my fans, like I'm in that world. You know what I'm saying? So like when I put my fucking phone down, I want to be out of that world. You know what
okay.
I mean? Like I'm over here, like I could be chilling, talking to my roommate and stuff like that, like, and like we're just having regular conversations. about life and shit like that. Like, I don't really be talking about like my industry shit like with other people. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really see a point unless shit gets brought up. But like, I just have so many other things to like prioritize my time with. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, this is just I've really have learned to treat this like a job. And I mean, think about it. When you're off the clock, you leave your job. Do you want to talk about your job when you get home? Fucking no. Unless maybe some drama happened. You're like, do you know what the fuck happened today? You know what I mean? But like, you don't want to sit there like Friday night and they'll be like, so how was work? I don't give a fuck about work. Let's talk about like what the fuck we're gonna do this weekend. I don't fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that shit. So I think that but then again, I can only speak for myself. Like, I have a beautiful life outside of porn, outside of the industry. Like, I have people who really love me. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
feel my heart genuinely feels bad for people who don't have much outside of work. I'm not saying this to be funny. I feel bad for people who really
Mhm.
like this is their life. It's not my life. It's just my job. It's the small. If I'm like a circle, right? If I'm this little egg, right? This is cat. It looks like me.
It does look like
Um,
you.
so we have this little heart. This is cat. And this is about how tall I am. Sex work is like this part of me. A little. Well, I'm do it like a little part of me. And then
Mhm.
there's all this other stuff. And then you go inside. There's weed in there, but there's even more. You know, like it's like yeah. That's the best way I could describe it. Is I'm this little egg. Sex work is not even this whole part of me. It's this part. So I think it's important to nurture all parts of yourself. And to each his own. Some people, their egg may look a little bit different. Maybe this much is their job. And if that works for them, that works for them. I just urge everybody to check in with themselves and make sure they're okay. Because I
Yeah.
also don't think it's okay to be a fucking robot either. Like every day you wake up and it's like this. I don't care what job you do. You know what I mean? I don't we're human. We're meant to have feelings. We're meant to there's so much of ourselves that I'm sure we haven't even tapped into yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why like I tell people to try new things. And it's like, what do you mean by that? Like why? I'm like, because how the fuck do you know certain things about yourself if you haven't even put yourself in a situation? Like, for example, if you like okay, good example. I was basically going rock climbing when I was in the cave and shit. Like, do you see my nails and shit? I don't fucking rock climb. I don't do nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say, girl, I would not be.
I was trying
I don't know
so
what you got.
hard to not fucking yank my hair out, to not get yo. I don't know what she did, but these nails is not going nowhere. Okay, they went through
That's
caves and
good.
grabbing shit, and then through the jungle, whatever. Um, but yeah, so like in that moment, you're like, yo, like you're not even thinking about anything else. Like, how do I get to this motherfucking cave? It's just me, my body, my hands, my legs, my arms. I gotta use it all. You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, like, you realize, like, what palapas? Sorry, this girl just woke up. I'm on YouTube Live. You are? Yeah. I thought you were having a whole conversation by myself. Imagine I'm on the phone. Oh, on the phone? Yeah. And then she going in. I know. So yeah, it's like you discover more about yourself when you put yourself in situations that you wouldn't put yourself in every day. You know what I mean? Like I'm not climbing through caves every day or doing this or doing that. But you do realize you're like, damn, like I can actually get through shit when I put my mind to it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be scared to do anything. I'm gonna actually like do things that are outside of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? And I promise you, they say it all the time, you don't grow in your comfort zone. It's very true. So that's why you just listen. We have this one body that we got to take care of, one mind, and I just feel like why don't we try to get to know ourselves, all parts of ourselves, not just the parts that we're familiar with. Like we already know our day to day, our schedule. You know what I mean? Oh, I go to the gym, or I do this, I do that. You already know what's expected of you. You know what I'm saying? Now put yourself in a situation where you don't know what's going to come from that situation, where you don't know what to expect. You see how much you learn about yourself.
Yeah.
So that's my advice to everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, woman, straight. I don't give a damn. Take care of yourself, explore yourself, because You can't depend on somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah.
So please start doing things for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that will also propel ourselves to pick the right people in our lives too. You know, what's my favorite vacation destination? I mean, I guess Puerto Rico, but like, there's so many places I want to visit. So
So where do you want to go? Because I need some traveling friends.
yeah, I'm trying to go to Colombia by the end of this year because that's
Okay.
the other country, my other country where I'm from. I definitely am trying to go to Colombia, but like I'm also very like free spirited and shit. If I got like some points, if I got some extra money, I'll be like, you know what? I feel like going here. I feel like going there. I don't stay still. That's part of my problem. I'm always want to be on go and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, but there,
See, I
I
have
want to go to
the
I want to
opposite
go to
problem.
fucking I want to go to fucking Thailand. That's all with fucking Asia. But
Oh,
I
I want to go to
absolutely,
Thailand too. They have some
absolutely
pretty beaches.
1,000%. So I'm a beach person, right? So like, if you
Hmm.
take me, and that's not to say like I won't go somewhere that doesn't have beaches, but like if you tell me a place has beaches, I'm probably gonna go. Like it's probably gonna be on my destination list. You know what I mean? Um, Definitely want to go to Thailand. I want to go visit that side of the country. I mean, that side of the world rather. Um, I want to do like a whole tour of South America. Like that shit would be dope to me to go to like as many countries as I can. Like that's gonna take some planning and finances, but I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm only 31. Like I got this. I'll do it. I want to go to Greece. Greece is
Oh
beautiful,
yeah, I want to go there too. That's so nice.
beautiful. Like the views I've seen from Greece is just like from the nighttime, daytime, like, and
Hmm.
there's also so much history there too. I don't mind. I'm one of these like I'm not like a super history nerd or whatever, but like I still like to learn. I like to learn like how did that building get like that, or what is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same.
Like, what is that significance of? Like, what, you know what I mean? And I also love to immerse myself in people's cultures. Obviously, I am Puerto Rican, so I'm with the culture. But even just being over there, like being in another country, is so different than even being with your fellow people here in the states. You know what I mean? So I like to immerse myself in cultures, and that's why I want to like. I'm Hispanic, so I want to learn about other cultures. You know what I mean? I want to learn how the Greeks do shit, how the Thai people are. You know what I mean? I want to learn like what their cultures are like. What do they do? What do they eat? What do they consider?
So
You know?
there's this channel. I don't know if you've watched it. I talk about it sometimes. It's called the Best Food Review Show Ever. It's on YouTube. Oh my gosh, he goes to all these different countries and places. It's mostly based around food, and he tries like their like
Yeah,
stuff that we would consider like weird or exotic and stuff.
yeah.
Such a good show.
No, I honestly that's goals. If I could retire from porn, I'm saying this right now. If I can retire from porn and be a person and be a traveler and travel vlogger, I would be so happy. Like you tell me, oh, you know, you travel here, try the food, rate it, talk about it. You know, I would be so fucking happy, honestly.
Mhm.
And I'm saying this out loud right now, and I'm realizing that holy shit, cat, you just tapped into something.
Yeah.
I'm serious. To me, like that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, just to try all their foods. So
Just to try, just to immerse yourself in people's culture, even if you don't know the fucking language. Like you know, like it's just we live in the United States, right? And United States is like over here, you know. We have this whole world to work. Well, look at me holding it all out. Yeah, United States is like right here. We have this whole world to explore, to look, to tap into. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? For real, for real. And I always think about that to myself. You know, I'm like, I just think about how like Texas is just this whole country so small. It's so small. Like I couldn't imagine going the rest of my life and not seeing what the fuck else is out there. I couldn't imagine that. I would live a life so unfulfilled. You know what I mean? And not everybody thinks like this, but I do. Like I always think that my problems and all that shit is so small. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think of the world as just like this some huge place that I have to explore, that I have to immerse myself in before I fucking die.
Oh yeah.
You know, some people don't think like that, but I definitely do. I've gotten my taste of of this and that, and now I want more. I just want more, you know.
No, for
And I'm
sure.
one of these people that's always down. Like as long as it's not some crazy shit, we're gonna get arrested. I'm not trying fish, so there's that. So I guess like two big things: don't get me to fucking try seafood, and don't get me fucking arrested. And I'm pretty much down to do shit. Or if I'm gonna die, like I don't want to. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Um, but like I'm really down. If people are like, "Yo, there's a volcano or this that," I'm like, "Yo, let's fucking do it."
Yeah, for sure. So what's the most extreme thing that you would do? Because for me, I think well, my child says she wants to go in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon.
I would
So
love to do that.
that would be kind of scary for me, but I do it with her. I also want to go in a hot air balloon
Oh yes.
because I just think that would be, I think it's romantic and I just think it's just super cool.
Oh
But
yeah.
like other stuff really scares me. Like, I don't know. So what's like the most extreme like thing you would do?
Yeah. Oh, so you have a fear of heights a little bit?
Oh, I don't know if I have. Maybe I've grown a fear of heights over the years, possibly. I just when I'm up that like okay, so I was in Colorado and when I was at the top of the fucking mountain and I looked down and the cars look like ants and I'm like, there's no railing on a mountain. And so yeah, that kind of scares me. If I'm the one in control, if I'm the one driving,
Of course.
I can do
Yeah.
it. If somebody else is driving, and you gotta let me drive.
Right. 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 Yeah, no, but I think that like facing your fears is like so important, or else you're gonna okay. One of the biggest things for me that I would love to do, but I don't know, skydiving.
Oh, girl.
Because my thing
Whew.
is, even when I jumped off a cliff one time, I was like, yeah, yeah, I got this. As soon as I looked down, I was like, holy shit. Like I get red in the face and I get like I'll start sweating a little bit. I'll be like, God damn. So that's why I'm saying I would, and I'm talking shit about facing your fears. I'm gonna have to face my fucking fear one day because I just know that that's one of those experiences where it is facing your fears 110%.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could
You
do
know what
zip
I mean?
lining. So you talk about jumping out of
Zip
a
lining
plane.
is cool. Zip lining is
Ooh.
cool, but that's another thing. I did zip lining before, but it wasn't that high up. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it like in PA and like the forest. Like it wasn't. It was fun as shit. You know what I mean? I think zip lining is a little bit different too because you're like hanging on to something when you jump off. That's you. That's just you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you're jumping off,
Girl,
when
I
you're
ain't trying
jumping
to.
off of a
Whew.
cliff, you don't have nothing tight. You're just jumping. It's just you, your body. Like you're just fucking, you know. Um,
I need to hold somebody's hand.
right, right, right. But
I
I would like to
can't.
do the whole hot air balloon and helicopter thing for sure. That would make me feel a little bit better because I'm inside something.
Mm-hmm.
It's always different when it's just you and you're like, you gotta jump off. You gotta,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You gotta exert yourself a little bit.
But
Um,
no, okay. If I was to ever go skydive, like real sky, I would go. Okay, I would go to the little ice skydive indoor skydiving place because I
first,
still
yeah,
haven't tried it yet,
yeah.
and I think it'd be fun. But like, if I was to go real skydiving, one, I would want all my children to be grown. Like, I don't know. I would take that chance. Yes, but it's always that chance. So I just wouldn't do that with like little kids.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, there's a time I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I know eventually at some point in my life, I'm gonna have to
I
do
do
it.
it when I'm like 60, 70.
I just want to do it before. I don't want to have heart problems, none of that shit. Then you can't do nothing.
Oh shit.
So I don't want to wait when I'm that old.
Okay,
But
let's speaking of healthy stuff. You totally spent your time talking to me about like probiotics and stuff. But what's the importance of that and the benefits of all that? But I gotta pee and I'll be right back.
okay,
Oh,
gotta pee. Let me answer. Let me answer this person's question. Fuck, where'd it go? Where do I see the fucking comments? Am I a boba? View chat. No, no, no. Oh, okay, there we go. Um, what's the most lavish gift you received from a client? Lavish? Y'all don't be spending money like that. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know where the fuck you at. Um, Nah, but I've gotten a considerable amount of money, so I don't know if that's a lavish gift. But realistically, like with the people that I talk to, since I don't see fans in person, I have shit off my Amazon wish list, or I'll tell them I really want this or that. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if lavish is the right word, but I've gotten stuff. I've gotten money, which is good for me.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on 1 second.
Don't worry about it, girl. Go dry your coochie. It's all right. I know how it is when you thought you wiped and you're like, oh shit, why's my thigh wet? But yeah, let me see. What's his name again? Mr. M. Bingham. Are you like subscribed or what? What are we doing here?
You
You
can
trying
do
to give me a you trying to give me a lavish gift?
All right. Okay, so
What's
I
up
lost the
in the
train of thought.
bathroom?
Huh? I went to the bathroom and then I warmed up my kolache.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell she got from the bathroom? Um,
Yeah,
what were
'cause
we
I'm hungry.
talking about? Yo, like I'm a stoner, so I oh someone moved.
Oh, the
Um,
probiotics and how
yes, the
important that is.
probiotics. So it has where the fuck is it's somewhere here. I packed it. But so the probiotics like I'm not like a fucking doctor scientist. They can describe it better than I can. But there's live cultures that are in the probiotics that say they're in the probiotics that they help you to digest your food better, to break it down, to process it.
Hmm.
Um, and I honestly like whatever the fuck it does, it works for me. I'm gonna be straight up, like it does. Because I had gut problems for a long time. I went to a fucking gastroenterologist, the whole nine. I even got a colonoscopy done, like everything, because I didn't know like what the fuck was good with my gut. They did
Hmm.
the colonoscopy, everything was normal. Everything. I hate when like they run tests and everything is like quote unquote like normal or whatever. And I'm like, so why the fuck do I still feel this way, right? And then
Hmm.
I just started to do my own research, because I think that even when you go see a doctor and stuff, you still have to take care of yourself. You still have to maybe get a second opinion. YouTube University, like you can literally type on YouTube or Google, why am I bloated? Why am I not? I don't know what your issues are. Why am I not going to the bathroom enough? Why are my stools not soft? There's a lot of things that you can literally Google for yourself. And even if you don't have insurance, whatever the fuck, figure it out.
How
Um,
many times a day do you think is normal to go like poop?
go. I feel like personally, everybody should go in the morning. Everybody, no matter what your diet is, no matter who. I feel like you should go in the morning because like at night your body is like, and also to try not to eat that late. It's a huge thing. Like if you're about to go to sleep, I know how it is that you get high, you eat, and then you pass out. It's probably not, and especially if it's later, like past 12 o'clock or something, it's probably not the
Hmm.
best idea. And if it's most of the time, if you're eating some shit like pizza, anything that's heavy, you know what I mean? You're gonna like I can't eat no fucking. I love pasta. I can't eat no pasta at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? So I'll just be like, yo, I'm gonna save it for the next day. But like honestly, and even for me, if I don't go in the morning, I'm not gonna say my day is fucked up, but something's off. So like I just feel like at night your body is not only resting, but it's also digesting, processing all the shit that you ate, figuratively speaking, throughout the day. Um, and then in the morning, it's basically you're getting up, you're ready to start your day, your body's ready to start working. You know what I mean? As soon as you get up from the fucking bed.
Hmm.
And then so I think that's definitely a way of it's releasing all the toxins, everything, you know what I mean? And honestly, I always feel so much better when that shit's all out of me, no pun intended.
Hmm.
I feel so much better. My stomach isn't bloated anymore. Like I just feel like free, like I released something. So I would say definitely in the morning, and I would say one other time during the day. So whether that be in the later afternoon towards the nighttime, and then it depends on what you eat. If you eat something that usually doesn't agree with your stomach, or if you have milk, um, or any dairy products, and you may have to go more than once. Like it really like, but I would say for sure the morning, and then usually another time during the day. But then again, it also depends on your diet and what you eat and stuff like that. But I would say I go at least twice a day.
Okay. I typically only go once a day, and that is in the morning.
Yeah, once is fine. But my thing is if you're going days, like even 2 days, like if you go a full day and a half, you know what I mean. You gotta figure it out.
Mhm.
Um, and that's what I'm. And anytime like my I start to feel like bloated or whatever, or like I know my body needs help. You know what I mean? So I take my little probiotics. I'm like, all right, do your thing, bitch. Go in there. Go, go process the food a little bit, but go do what the fuck. Go do your fucking job. You know what I mean? And then sure enough, in a few hours,
Okay. I'm about to
like
try
I've
that.
already like it's about finding what works for yourself. And I couldn't say anything bad about probiotics. You know what I mean? They've helped me
Mhm.
so much. I used to have serious gut problems. And it was like as soon as I started taking probiotics and drinking more water, it was like almost all of those problems kind of just not gonna say like went away completely, but they definitely it wasn't like how it was before. I was bloated every single day. Every single day I was bloated, just walking around with like a 3 month belly, it was fucking crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, that's how I was. I wasn't
I
going.
wasn't going enough. That was my problem. I wasn't going and I was bloated. So I felt like a balloon that just needed to be popped. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, I had to do something. That's why I scheduled an appointment with the doctor. I did that colonoscopy, which if anybody hasn't done it, if y'all know what it is, right? They stick a camera up your ass. Your sleep during it, but they stick a camera up your ass.
Mm.
And that's not even the part that's not the part that was bad because you're asleep, right? The part that was bad was that the night before you have to drink a gallon and no, that shit was more than that shit was like this big and this wide, big ass gallon of I forget what it's called. I can still taste it. And it's been like
Is it
5 years.
is it nasty?
Disgusting because so it's very like sweet. It has a weird taste. I can't describe it, and I can still taste it in my mouth. It was so bad, so bad. Because whatever it is, it helps. I don't know what the fuck it does, but it gets you prepared for the colonoscopy, and that's the only thing that you can have the day before. You can't have food. I think you can have liquids like beef broth or no chicken broth or whatever, or water and ice and shit like that. But you can't have any like hard food the day before. And you have to. And the thing is, you have to finish that whole fucking thing. Like they give you the whole day to do it, obviously, but you have to finish the whole thing. That shit was intense. When I tell you, like, I maybe had like this much left, and I threw it up. I threw it up, and I was like, "Listen, I don't know. Like, I'm not. it was late at night. I'm not doing this shit no more. They're gonna do this to me tomorrow, and that's that. Like, I don't care. I drank more than half of it, so I would just say that. Just prepare yourself for a colonoscopy. But don't get me wrong. If you have to do it, you have to do it. I'm not
Yeah.
telling you, oh, don't be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things that you're preparing for surgery. Like if it's something that has to be done, don't neglect it. You know what I mean? I'm just preparing you that shit is intense. You have to drink a whole thing that's disgusting as fuck.
Ugh.
But if you got gut problems or something happening on there, that's a very low price to pay for a fine. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like God forbid you don't want to have colon cancer or anything crazy. You know what I mean? So if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
Mhm.
But yeah, just go see it. If anybody's having stomach problems, go see your gastroenterologist. Because even your regular primary care doctor, that's not their specialty. So you have to definitely go see a specialist. They may do stuff to you beforehand or whatever. Maybe you don't have to go for the whole procedure, but maybe you do. But that's something that y'all got to discuss.
Yeah.
I want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? We only got, like I said to you before, we only got this one body to live in and stuff like that. I don't want to live bloated.
Yeah.
Always
It's
in pain.
uncomfortable.
Fuck no. Always, I was in pain, man. Like the shit, like I literally just wanted to like poke my stomach. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Mhm.
So just take care of yourselves, guys. If we go out and drink and do this and fuck and do this or whatever, you got to do the other things too. We're adults.
Y'all could be out there fucking now.
You're gonna be out there like living your best life, drinking, eating, and da 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 da, like smoking. Take care of yourself though.
Somebody asked what was the craziest custom request you got?
Yeah. Oh, wait, let me see.
Little floops.
I love how this dude, I asked him if he was subscribed and shit, because what are we doing here? He never fucking answered me, and now he wants me to answer his questions. I love it here. This is sex work 101. Requested custom. Oh, he's one of these freak boys. He probably likes scat. Anyway, I could already tell. I could already tell where the question's going. Um, yeah, people have requested scat customs from me. That's probably been the craziest request. I have yet to do one because let me tell you something. The price that I'm giving, y'all don't like it, and I don't care. I straight up and down because that is something I definitely do not do and never would think of to do in my wildest fucking
Even
dreams.
just a shit in the toilet?
Hmm?
And he said no scat, but even just a shit in
Well,
the toilet?
yeah, but like the thing is, I would do it, but they gotta pay my price.
See, I
I'm not.
charge $400 if you want to
Yeah,
watch
you
the
see what I'm saying?
shit.
Like I charge. Yeah, I charge a lot of money too. I think that these dudes want it for $100. It's not fucking happening. It's not
Mm-mm.
happening. Not even 200. I had a guy, a fan, who was really trying to like finagle with me, and I was like, "You want this, not me."
Yeah.
You should already know. Like, if you're asking for a custom, like you should already know. Especially something like this, like you're gonna pay. So I don't have time for people who just waste time, Or if you don't like my price, you don't like my price. But don't try to sit there and can you do it for this? No, 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 no,
Mm.
no. And then some dudes want you to not just sit on a toilet, girl. They want you to sit on a doggy pad. They want to see the
Oh, see, I don't do that.
they want to see it come out.
I
And
was like,
and if
I
that was
will.
the case, I think that was the issue with the dude that was trying to finagle with me. He was like, "No, I want you to like sit on a doggy pad." I was like, "So not only do you have the absolute fucking audacity to try to talk to me about my price, and then you want me to actually show you."
Girl, I was on the back. I was on the toilet because he wanted to see. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna record it. I just got
Yeah,
like this on the toilet.
yeah, right, 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 right.
But
I'm
I
not
can't
about
go
to get no
on no.
fucking doggy pad. No, no.
I can't do no doggy pack because I don't want to pick it up. I want to clean it. I want to
Fuck
smell it.
no.
Like I'm not touching it. None of that's one
I
guy. He was
can't
like,
even. I
"Will you
can't.
take it and rub it on your boobs?" I'm like, sorry.
So that was without a doubt the craziest thing that he said no scat. No, but like that was the craziest thing. Then usually my fans they'll just ask for things like oh say my name or other basic shit like that. I'm really trying to think if I've gotten anything crazy other than scat.
The craziest one that's not disgusting is I got this one request where he wanted me to like paint my face like a little dog, so I'm like a little dog and have my little doggy bowl. This was even before I had a dog. I went and bought a doggy bowl. I was looking out of it, drinking it, rolling around like a little dog. That was probably one of my. Oh, and the pie one. This guy, he literally paid for me to buy like 20. Like I bought all the fucking frosting and Cool Whip and marshmallow cream, and he wanted me to put them on all these plates and just fuck up my wig, my body, just everything. And it was fun. I mean, you paid a lot for it, but it was fun.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't usually get like food place stuff like that. A lot of these dudes they just want things that are custom to them. Um, or like there'll be dudes that like stockings. You know what I mean? I mean, like, oh,
Mhm.
can you wear stockings while you do it, or can you wear your hair in pigtails? I don't fucking know. All y'all are a little bit different. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. And those like I'll do like it's cool, whatever. I'm just big on like if you know it's a custom, you know you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
That's my don't expect it to, you know. And especially with what some of the times what they be asking you to do. I'm like, you know that and I'm very honest. I'll be like, listen, if you want me to do this, this and that, it's gonna cost extra. You know what I mean? Or unless you just you know what I'm saying? I talk to people, I try to work with them, but you got to work with me first
Yeah,
and foremost. You know what I mean?
you gotta come
So
off that money.
hell yeah. Just know that this is something that you are asking me to do. And that's the biggest thing for you know what I mean? You are particularly asking for a custom.
This
So you're gonna
guy asked me for a $4 video chat the other day. He's like, "Can I pay you $4 for 4 minutes?" I was like, are you serious?"
what a
I was like,
goose.
"But some girls out there like really take that." I'm like, "Why are y'all taking such cheap ass prices?"
Nah, no, no, no. Couldn't be me. I've been doing this already. Like, to each his own, but I've been doing this already too fucking long that I am very well aware of my time and aware of what I offer. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So I'm very, no, man. No, very simple. When you've been doing any job for that long, you're just not going to accept just anything. You have
yeah,
standard, you know what I mean? Like, no. And it's your time at the end of the day. That's why I have had, like, I do video chats, and some dudes will be like, oh, but can I just pay you this? And I'm like, no, this is like the minimum that you could, this is the minimum I'm going to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck if you only take 5 minutes. Don't matter to me. It's my time.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I give you a time slot. If you need less than that, I'm not going to charge you less. No.
yeah,
You pay a fucking flat rate, and that's that. So I implore people out there who, like I said the other day, I was like, you can't have a porn addiction and be broke at the same time. It can't happen.
yeah,
Some people can be upset with that, but it's the fucking truth.
yeah. Because what
Sorry.
you can't be finessing your prices from your weed, man.
No,
You can't be
no,
finessing the price
nobody.
for the
Y'all don't.
cigarettes.
Yeah, y'all go to your barber and be like, yo, can you take a little off for me? You don't go to the nail lady or whatever, whatever. You don't go to
Yeah,
any other place of business and be like, maybe somebody will give you a discount, but you know not to expect it. Like, you're gonna go to your mechanic and he's gonna charge you what he said he was gonna charge you.
yeah,
You're not gonna knock it off because y'all cool or whatever, or because you need a discount. Some people be like, "Oh, don't do me like that." Who are you, bro? You're just someone who's paying for something. You're another customer. You're another client. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So nah, we don't do that privilege shit over here. You respect people and get respect in return. You know what I mean? We treat everybody the same. You know what I mean? And it could be that simple.
True, true.
It could be that it could be so simple. Just follow the directions, just respect people, respect their prices, respect whatever it is that they're telling you.
I like the ones that pay more than what the price is.
Oh
Just
yeah, for
because they
sure.
want.
Or they'll tip you. Like,
Hmm.
if they enjoyed their custom or their video chat, whatever you did for them or whatever, they tip you. I'm like, that's how I don't understand how, like, in every other profession, you go to a fucking restaurant, a bar, uh anywhere, a spa, like you go or you go get a massage. Like, I don't give a fuck where it is that you go. If it's someone performing a service for you or on you, whatever, you tip them. And if they did a really good job, you tip them extra. Like my massage lady, you know what I'm saying? Or my nail lady. Like, if she goes in, I gave the nail lady like $20 tip because she did
Those are
all
cute.
this, all this shit on my nails. Like, it took a long time. And she worked on me till the salon was closed. You know what I mean? Um, so it was like you tip people. So
Hmm.
I don't know why, like, in sex work that doesn't apply almost. It's like, damn, like, Shorty did a good job with your video, right? She took time out of her. You can see that she took time and whatever the case may be. And yeah, you didn't tip her, or you didn't tip her well. Like, that's
Yeah.
just, you wouldn't do that to your bottle girl, though. You wouldn't do that to the bartender. You wouldn't do that to the
So
stripper.
why they feel like they can do it here?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That I don't know where is the disconnect, but it's stupid.
That's because I don't necessarily even blame them. I think we have to bring it back to us and some of the girls' prices and devaluing their prices and
Mm-hmm.
giving these discounts. So I can't really even blame the guys. It's these bitches that's charging these low ass prices, whether
Right.
they know better or they don't.
Right. And I also feel like too, though, when you talk, so in this industry, like, especially like content creating, like, everybody's different. Like, just because you may do something for a price or I may do something for a price, like, that doesn't mean that's, you know what I mean? Like, you have to, Like I hate when people say, "Oh, they have to." They'll be like, "Oh, well, this girl didn't charge me that much. Okay, that's her." You know what I mean? That's not me. Like I hate when people say that. Like there's so many things wrong with that statement. So it's like one of those things you have to like remind people like that's cool that she charged that, but that's not what I'm charging. And I don't really, and honestly, it's none of my business what other people charge. Just like it's none of your business, you know. Jay Beverly going in,
Of your song being edited? Okay. I'll go check it out.
but yeah, I think just remembering that everybody's an individual and everybody's gonna charge whatever they feel like charging. Um, I hate when people try to get petty though and be like, "Oh, well, she only charged me this much." Okay, so then go to her then. You know what I'm trying to say? Like then go to her. But you're
Yeah,
coming to me because you want it from me. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, so come on now. Like, let's
I
not do
always tell them, or they're like, "Wow, your prices are too." I'm like, "Okay, well, go look around and go try to find somebody else." And then I've had guys come back to me. They're like, "Well, we want you." I'm like, "Well, you're gonna pay my price." So, but we're coming up on an hour here. I don't want
that.
to
Oh
keep you so.
shit.
Is there anything that you're promoting? Anything you want to shout out, say before we get off?
I guess just I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So that's my biggest thing. Go follow my YouTube, subscribe. I said follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be working on my Puerto Rico vlog. That's gonna be done. What's today? Thursday? Maybe tomorrow. This is definitely by this weekend. I'm gonna have the whole Puerto Rico vlog trip up when I'm done editing and stuff like that. So yeah, if y'all could show me love on my YouTube channel, I would really really appreciate that because that's the platform that I'm the most interested in growing this year.
Hmm.
Uh, and then yeah, y'all know where to find me everywhere else. I think this Bingham dude. I hope he fucking does what he's supposed to do. I'm watching
Yeah,
you.
definitely. That's another reason why I've been doing these. Well, for my friends that do have YouTube channels, just to get out here and be like, y'all, go live, get on YouTube, stay on there, post on y'all's community boards. Like, just keep
Yeah,
going because I didn't start posting on my community board till after I was monetized. I didn't start going live till after I was monetized, but
right,
I wish I would have started sooner because I'll get like watch hours. Like, just say even if two people are in here for the whole hour, that means I just got 2 hours of watch hours. And
hmm,
so if I get 7 or 10 people coming in, even for a shorter amount of time, they add up quicker
right,
than videos. So
right.
I
Yeah, I'm
just,
definitely. I want to go. I'm trying so hard to get to my 1,000 followers. Try so hard.
as long as you're consistent, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever you could post, as long as you're consistent, they will
Yeah,
come.
right, right,
I
right,
would say, since you do have videos, this is my personal opinion. If you have, since you already have videos on like teaching OnlyFans, try making a couple videos teaching something that you're really good at in the industry because those seem to attract bigger crowds quick.
right. For sure. Yeah, I have like old as OnlyFans videos up, but I need to definitely like revisit them. For
Hmm.
sure. I've already learned so much more in this little bit of time.
Yeah.
I need to. Well, I haven't gone live yet because I'm gonna wait till I get my 1,000 followers or whatever. But
Okay. I want to go live when you start. Let me know so I can come on there with you.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's all just I'm taking things like one step at a time. The fact that I'm posting as much as I do already, that's a big fucking win for me. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, little by little, I'm not rushing anything. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so it'll come.
Show us some all the vacation vlogs.
Yeah, no, no, for sure. Anywhere I go, even if I'm going on a hike or whatever the case may be, if I feel like I want to share it, I'm gonna share it. Because I always have something to say.
All right. Yeah, same. Me too. Well, it's good talking to you today. I'll get you back
Absolutely.
on in a week or two.
Yeah, that'll be
Okay.
fun. We should do one. Can you come on live with more than one person or no?
Ooh, I'd like to test that out. I
Yeah,
really would
'cause
like to, because if I send that link to somebody else, I wonder if they could just pop on as well.
I have no idea. But it would be cool if like me, you, and Jordan.
Oh
That
yeah, that'd be fun.
that'd be a good conversation.
Jordan, oh lordy, Jordan been getting on me because I've been talking about this $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I just, I want what I want. You know, it's more about like goals and ambition and hustle, and he just don't get it. He gonna
That's
learn. I feel like so I did a live show with Finn last night and I was telling him I feel like Jordan's so stuck on the fact of me just wanting to make 10,000, having a man that makes 10,000, but not giving me a chance to talk about the other things and the other qualities that I want. We're
right.
just so stuck on this number.
Right,
But
right,
it's other
right.
things I want out of a person. So that might be a good show for the three of us.
I think that would be an excellent show for the three of us. If we could do that, that would be awesome.
Okay, yeah, we gotta test that out. Or I can go live on YouTube because if we can't do it on here, then I could just go live on YouTube and I'll record it and put it on my YouTube. We'll go live on
Right,
Instagram.
right, 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 right. How do I? Oh, damn, I can't. Whatever the case may be, if y'all can follow my YouTube channel is Chat with Cat for anybody who's on here
So
still.
I posted you on my community board. I'm gonna go back and all the videos that I went live because I haven't done it yet to nobody, but I want to go back and put all y'all's links and stuff in the description
Okay.
so they can easily find y'all. But I'm always posting y'all on my community board. So hey, I'll talk to you later.
All right, baby. You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye, everybody.